What's going on? What's going on? We back. Goodfellas Sports TV. Talking some boxing. Y'all see what's on the menu today. Talking about Mayweather next fight versus Tenshin. Rizin 14 over there in Tokyo. NYE New Year's Eve 2018. And then don't talk about Jermall Charlo. Him and his trainer Ronnie Shields believe Jermall is one of the most feared fighters at 160. And then we finish up with Miguel Berchelt versus Tevin Farmer. Farmer said he want that smoke with Berchelt. Berchelt is a network free agent. We'll talk about that fight. Shout out to my Cleveland boy, Asante L. What's going on, family? Still a little bit under the weather. Excuse me if it sound like it, but yeah, man. Interesting things going on. Wasn't the most busy active weekend, man. I was sick, man. Sick than a motherfucker. Not big sick, but just congested in the nose. But tried to drop some videos this weekend, man. A little bit under quality because, like I said, I'm being a little bit under the weather, but I'm trying to flush that shit out. You know how it is. But, yeah, this Mayweather shit, man, don't surprise me, man. Like I said, people got mad. I ain't counting Floyd pockets, but, it seemed like he broke. Excuse me. Seemed like he having a little bit of financial money problems and stuff of that nature. Just in my opinion, you know what I'm saying? He fighting some 120-pounder, whatever the dude is. He fighting him. It ain't clear if it's going to be kickboxing, mixed martial arts, just wrestling, or just boxing. They must be giving him the bag over there to go through with this. This kid is 20 years old, kickboxing champion, 20-0, 27-0. So it don't surprise me. He dropped this bomb yesterday. No Leonard Ellerby over there. No Sam Watson. No Watson brothers. No TMT affiliate. He over there. His beard was looking all raggedy and shit, man. And you can't just keep coming back, trying to get the bag. You know what I'm saying? You keep coming back trying to get the bag, man. And, until somebody retire him, man, it ain't going to stop, bro. It ain't going to stop. It ain't going to stop. In my opinion, man. It ain't gonna stop. It ain't gonna stop. It ain't gonna stop. So somebody got to retire Floyd, man, to stop this guy. But he got a betting issues. Got betting issues, man. How he spending money with his women and however that situation go, man. Like I say, man, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Let me hop up in the chat real quick. Somebody send me a text or whatever. Let me go here, man. Give me a minute. Bear with me. Bear with your boy. All right.
Lobbyist.
My bad. Hey, what's going on, Sweet Science? What's going on? I've been checking your videos out pretty good, bro. Keep grinding. Everybody loves Raymond. What's going on? Real Talk 90, what's going on? C4, what's going on, family? Brian Olay, Leia, what's going on? Floyd getting 8-figure paydays. Why would he stop, especially versus kind of opposite competition? I agree. I definitely agree. He getting bread. You know what I'm saying? He said he was retired last time out. Told Al he wasn't fighting no more, but I agree. You getting that bread, bro. Why would you stop getting 8-figure paydays if people around the world gonna pay up to see you fight anybody? So this is just the equivalent. Like I said in my video last night, this is the equivalent of Muhammad Ali and some of the other fighters doing Eastern European tours or just European tours. He gonna go around Asia, potentially Europe, start fighting their best fighters and getting that bag. That's why he said fuck Pacquiao. That's why he said fuck Pacquiao. Give me a second. Yeah, man. Still trying to get the rest of this last code out, man. But shit, we grinding though, man. Michael Morgan, Floyd can't stay out the limelight. He can't stand to see the fighters, the other fighters, he gonna end up getting knocked out you don't be careful. That's happened to be hot. Sat down with Dan Rayfield, and Dan Rayfield told him he should fight Joe Smith Jr. He could have just walked into this, could have just walked off and on top and been a legend. Nigga wanted to be a hero. You know what I'm saying? But like I say, man, I wonder what the television rights gonna look like for this fight. It's gonna be free over here. It's gonna be pay-per-view over here, pay-per-view over there. You know what I'm saying? You can't knock a man for getting money 8 figures. You know, I don't care if he around over there fighting second and third graders. Can't knock it. Can't knock it. So I ain't even mad at him, man. Get your money. He ain't stopping nobody. Only other event that's on New Year's Eve, which it probably ain't gonna be at the same time, so I can see in Tokyo, is gonna be Emmanuel Nunes and Chris Cyborg. That's the only event that he gonna be intertwining with. So, you know, so you can't knock him. What if this kid, they do mixed martial arts or kickboxing or whatever, and this dude whip Floyd ass? That shit gonna be funny. That shit gonna be big funny, man. Marlon Nish is 76. The Japanese operate with big bread. Floyd need to get paid as long as he can. Yeah, you're right. Because once you can't make once that your skill set is gone, you can't get it back. What's going on, 501 Shy Boy? EJ88, Floyd must be in trouble, bro. He must owe the mob bosses over there money. I don't think it's the mob boss. I think it's money to be made over there, man. He getting that money. So, you know, hopefully he do right with the money. He get them yens. You know, he do what he got to do. He might fight a few times over there. He make some business, you know, business partnerships. And, you know, he keep him moving. You know, that's why he said he ain't concerned with fighting Pacquiao no more. He said he ain't concerned with fighting Pacquiao no more. Because he got a fight deal with Rinzin 14, so he about to get some bread. You know? So, it ain't affecting the boxing world. You know what I'm saying? He's just going to clean it up while he can. You know, what he doing for his fighters? You know, I don't know, but Jack said he waiting to hear something for December and November. Javante Tank Davis coming back for one of them cards, Broner card, a Mikey and Earl card. Who else you got? So, you know, it is what it is. You know, he don't do the best job for his fighters, though. I'll tell you that. It's all about him, but what people don't see is Floyd get them dudes money. You know, he gave Tank a Jeep, gave Tank some money. He get these dudes money. So he might not be putting them on the spotlight, but behind the scenes, he makes sure they good. Between him and Al Heyman, a lot of them dudes be eating. So, you know, it ain't my pockets. I ain't counting his pockets. I'm just saying it sound like, man, he coming back after he said he wouldn't come back. That sound like some bullshit. He should still fight Broner. Yeah, he should still fight Broner. Yeah, I was saying that before you jumped on EJ88. He did look stressed. No beard all ruffled up and shit. You know what I'm saying? Nigga look stressed. I know when a nigga look stressed. We all got the same look. All men got the same stress look. Trust me. He helping the Japanese launch their platform. Okay. Man, Nunes fight December 29th. Okay. I thought that was New Year's Eve. You're right. It is December 29th. Appreciate it, sweet science. C4, if kicks are allowed in this fight, he in big trouble. Yup. What was that movie? The other Undisputed 2 with Michael Jai White. Was he a boxer? He didn't know how to defend kicks. I don't know how many people seen that, but yeah, he in trouble with a motherfucking kick. Shit, wrestle anything besides just box, he in trouble. See, certain guys out there got kickboxing. Like Jarrell Miller, he got a kickboxing background, you know. Kermit Cintron got a wrestling background. Grimo Rigondeaux got a wrestling background. Klitschko brothers got a kickboxing background. A lot of these dudes got different backgrounds. Floyd is just a boxer. It's different when you wrestle. Wrestling is a different type of conditioning for you, different type of stamina. Any wrestler will tell you that, man. That's a difficult thing to deal with, defending kicks, deflecting kicks. I'm pretty sure he's been prepared, or this is orchestrated for this kid to lose. You know, I wouldn't be surprised they paid the kid to flop over and lose. You know, they give him the bag after the fight, a bigger bag. So don't be surprised if this ain't orchestrated. You know, on God, wrestling, no joke. Nope. I know a lot of my bros used to wrestle to make weight. A lot of them different dudes. That shit is a different type of stamina. All of it's different from each other. Demetrius Jones, is it boxing rules right? Nobody know. Nobody know. It could be boxing. It could be hybrid. You know, man, this nigga kick Floyd and that peanut head. It's a wrap. Top 10, never again. I'm pretty sure they probably paid this kid off, though. I'm telling you, they paid this motherfucker off, man. If this kick's allowed, please believe me, this shit, even he been preparing, because he was working with old boy. What's Tyron Woodley? He was working with him. Now, man, why you just don't go ahead and fight Pacquiao and get the bag? This must be a hella bag. This must be an 8-figure payday for him, man. So, man, probably some other partnerships, man. That's why you got to make sure you get that money and you know how to invest it, man. Right now, if somebody was to drop a whole bunch of shitload of money on us, how many of us know how to invest it the proper way and put it up the right way? None of us. I ain't gonna say none of us, because I don't know everybody else's background, but we're really when we have to probably go to somebody else and go to these accountants and go to these portfolio guys to show how to invest and how to do this and do that. So, not everybody know how to invest that money. You know what I'm saying? It's easy ways out there. You go out here in Detroit, get you some real estate, rent it out. You can make your money out. You know what I'm saying? You got to know the rules and regulations and bring it up to code and everything that got to be done. But it's different ways to get money out here, So, you got a titty bar and stuff of that nature. So shit. Everybody don't know what to do with it. People get that money and think it's forever flowing, but you ain't got no money coming in. The point is to have your money make money for you. But like I say, man, I don't know Floyd's financial situation. I know 50 ain't in a position to be calling nobody else broke. This nigga selling mansions and getting sued and shit. Lion say he got $100 million off of vitamin water. That shit wasn't true. So he ain't in no position to do nothing or say nothing. British True Box, is this on Showtime pay-per-view? That's what we don't know. We waiting for the network deal to come in a little bit more than that. They might stream it for free. You know what I'm saying? But it'd be interesting, man. I know he got the bag. He looked a little bit stressed. His beard was all shaggy and shit. You know what I'm saying? But hey, at least he still can talk a little bit. He can talk. He got his brain. So at the end of the day, hey, may the best man win. Jermall Charlo, they dropped the article. Dropped the article today, man. I read some of it, man. Let's talk about it, man. He started to believe he one of the most feared guys out there, man. We talked about last week his coach Ronnie Shields saying that he think the other guys are ducking him. And Charlo, the article in Boxing saying, I'll drop the link in the description. Just give me 1 second. It says that Jermall Charlo says 100% I'm one of the most avoided fighters at 160. So somebody in one of these comment sections, I think on here said that he in the same position Triple G was in, and yeah, man, I'm gonna go to the quote. He said, I agree with Ronnie 100%. Ronnie Shields' his trainer, that I'm one of the most avoided fighters in the division because of the fact that I'm young, I'm strong, I'm hungry. Everything my trainer has given me, I'm giving it right back to him. They see the freight train and his promotional company, Lions Only, coming, and everybody's getting out of the way. We're unstoppable for anybody, said Charlo. Otherwise, the fights would have been made already if it wasn't the case. So I'm aware of the attention, but from the beginning, this is where Ronnie Shields and I want to be. Overall, our main focus is to attack whoever has the championship belts. So we're going to continue to move on from there on our quest to dominate the division. So we've seen some other guys back in the day claim to be avoided. I mean, Triple G was saying that he was avoided, but quite honestly, he was pricing himself out or shortchanging the dudes at the table. It came out to be. So that is true. He was shortchanging cats. He wasn't as feared. And it was time for him to step up and fight certain guys. Now, he don't want to step up. So a lot of people use this fear thing. Errol Spence was saying he was feared. And it came out that he wasn't ready. His team wasn't ready to fight Errol Spence. You had guys like Paul Williams, who was really feared, who really moved up 2 weight classes and got knocked out. You had guys that was really had fear, like Sonny Liston and George Foreman, who really had dudes shaking in their boots. So we seen guys really be feared. So a lot of these guys say they feared, and they got to prove it, But obviously, for me, it's a business thing with Charlo. It's a big business thing with him, man. In fact, it's as far as, Canelo been ducking Charlos and Andrade since 154. We know that to be the case. When Andrade had the 154 WBO title, Canelo and them went up to 155. As soon as Liam Smith got it and they stripped Charlo, he fought Liam Smith. You know, so at the end of the day, you know, people could say he ain't done this, he ain't did that, and that's square business. But if that's the case, you know, why not want to be the trailblazers to put his power out? You know what I'm saying? You know, they know that boy a problem, and now it's people saying that he on steroids and this and that. You know, they cheating in Texas and whatever it may be, and they using excuses. And you got Triple G trainer that's trolling him, saying we beat William Monroe 3 years ago. Good luck with that. But at the end of the day, if Charlo get in that position of power, just like Floyd did, they gonna want Floyd to turn the other cheek and give niggas an opportunity. It don't work like that. So when Charlo get in that position and he don't get these dudes an opportunity, and y'all say he ducking, I'm just pointing back to this situation. Any of these fighters, man. Any of these black fighters get in this position of power like Floyd did and they abuse it, I ain't saying shit to them because we as black fighters, we get drugged through the ringer, especially in today's boxing. We get drugged through the ringer. You know, it's plenty of pressure putting on Tank Davis. I use this all the time, but ain't no pressure being put on Santa Cruz to step up fight Gary Russell. You know, it's plenty of pressure on other fighters to do something, but Anthony Joshua just get a pass over there in the UK. You know, but that's the game. So, you know, but for Jermall Charlo, he probably is the most avoided fighter at 160 right now. Don't mean he the best. Just because you avoid it or you seem to be bringing smoke, don't mean one of them niggas can't knock you out. Not once have I said 100% that I felt like Triple G would lose to Charlo. You never know. What if it's chin light and Triple G tap him on the chin, it's over with? What if he end up dropping Triple G with a jab? That's why they fight the fights. You never said that. You never stress, you know. That's why they fight the fights. You know, if they didn't, if everything was on paper, shit. You know, we had never. I mean, a lot of shit. We assumed that it happened wouldn't happen. You know, so at the end of the day, man, you know, you gotta stay patient, stay ready. Charlo's been training for the last few months, so I like that. Stay patient, stay ready. When your time comes, be ready to strike. You ain't got to get ready if you stay ready. You know, but I mean, at the end of the day, I done seen this story so many times, man. I done seen the Paul Williams had to go out their way. I done seen Keith Thurman when he was a body had to move up and weight. You know, Gary Russell's another guy that's eventually going to have to move up and weight. I've seen a pressure applied to Gervonta Tank Davis about doing what he got to do, and guys like Leo Santa Cruz get a pass. So, you know, it is what it is, man. You just got to ignore the bullshit. I done seen pressure applied to Canelo Alvarez. And Canelo Alvarez mastered it. Canelo Alvarez and Floyd mastered. That's what Canelo learned from Floyd. No matter what I do, it ain't going to be good enough. It's going to be the next guy. So, you know, these dudes on my time now. You know, they on my time. I'm a fighter when I feel like I fight him. I'm in a position of power. I'm going to abuse it. So, can't get mad at it. So, when Charlo get in a position of power, he become the A side. If he make it that far, he can do whatever he want to do. You know, you ain't got to listen to what they saying. You know, why am I listening to what you saying? No point. I paid my dues. I got froze out. Now I'm freezing the competition out. So I ain't mad at them. Do what you do. You know, when you get your opportunity, strike. It's always going to be critics. Maybe me, other YouTube channels, other fans. No matter what you do, you can do everything perfect in boxing. Berchelt started off at 54, won the heavyweight title, still got criticized. Ain't nothing going to be good enough in the sport of boxing. It don't matter. Canelo know that. Canelo don't care what the hardcore say. You know, even if we continue to link up and bond up and become a voice, that shit don't matter. Hardcores don't pay the bills, really, bro. Hardcores don't amount to major pay-per-view numbers. Purists don't amount to major pay-per-view numbers. Slappy casual fans do. The casual fans is what pays the bills. Okay? He shouldn't care about what we say. Now, Eddie Hearn, for the sake, he should be caring about what we say. Because that whole platform is going to be built off the strength of fans that love combat sports, fans that love MMA, fans that are diehard boxing fans. He need every diehard boxing fan to buy the zone. That's a fact. He need every diehard boxing fan to buy the zone. Because it's a diehard boxing fans platform. You know? He need every diehard fan to buy the zone. And then again, it might not mount up to 500,000 subscribers. That's a fact. It may not amount up to that. How many hardcore fans you think in the sport that are hardcore fans in the sport of boxing in America? I don't know. I know it's a lot of I'm just put it just it's a lot of fans that were hardcore fans of the sport back in the day that don't watch the sport because they don't follow it. It ain't what it used to be. Because you got a lot of cupcakes fighting each other. You know, the best ain't fighting the best. You know, but at the end of the day, I remember one guy came on here and he told me before I continue on, he told me that, you know, if I forgot who I was talking to fight at the welterweight division. And I was like, he need to fight this guy that. He said, if you fight all them guys back to back, who else gonna be the fight? It's always gonna be the division's always gonna replenish themselves. And you always can move up in weight. Especially with these catchweight weight classes like junior welterweight, junior middleweight, super middleweight. It's always gonna be somebody to fight. If you handle your business and you beat the best and you clear your division out, it's always gonna be somebody willing to come down, willing to come up. You can go down, you can do catchweight still. It's room for opportunity. Boxing is a sport that's always gonna replenish. It's always gonna be a rival. It's always gonna be a rival. Trust me. I mean, right now, it's gonna be somebody at the welterweight division that's gonna come up and you ain't even gonna see him coming. You know, gonna come up, you're gonna be like, damn, where the fuck he come from? You know, Crawford came out of nowhere. Ain't nobody see where Crawford was coming from. I knew about Crawford because Next from the Boxing Voice used to catch him on some of the undercards out there in New York. I think that's where he's watching them at. You know, I knew about Crawford. That's the only reason I knew about him. You know, but it's always going to be a Terrence Crawford. It's always going to be some guy like Mayorga to get off the boat and be whooping people's ass. It's always going to be that. It's always going to be that. Charlo ain't got to sign to the zone. There's no point for him to sign to the zone. He don't have to, you know, because he got a man. He gonna be the mandatory. So if the WBC don't give him his mandatory shot versus Canelo, he can sue them. It's happened before. You know, it's happened before. He don't have to sign with them. Now, if he don't get the mandatory status, let's say he wasn't the WBC interim title holder. Then I would say, yeah, for him to get a title shot, he should sign with the zone. But he don't have to. He don't have to sign with the zone. You know, it just don't make sense right now. You know, if he go to purse bid with Canelo, he lose the purse bid, then he go into the zone. If Canelo lose the purse bid, then it seemed like he's willing to drop the belt and to go with Charlo. You know, I like to see him get in there with Demetrius Andrade. Andrade ain't got shit popping. You notice Andrade ain't said shit. I did a video on it. Andrade ain't said shit. He ain't said a motherfucking thing about Jermall Charlo. Now that he got that belt. Now that he relevant. Now he active. He acting like he's so thirsty for a fight. But he ain't said nothing about that man. Nothing. You know? That'd be a good fight to go over to the zone. But they know Demetrius Andrade ain't ready. Like I tell people, man, people don't know what the hell they be watching. You know? He ain't on steady legs, man. He ain't been active. His fast twitch muscles off, his rhythm off, his fluid movement off, his balance off. He got to get back active. You can stay in the gym all day, hit the bag, and spar in the gym, but it's totally different from being in real competition. You can't simulate real competition, real moves, real jabs, real turns, real spins, all that. Whatever sport you messing with, you can't simulate that. Kung Fu Jitsu. When you avoid it, the best way to counteract that is with activity. Build your brand up. I agree. Just start whooping niggas' ass. Start fighting at the highest rate you can fight at. May it be 3, 4, 5, 6 times a year. People laugh when I say, you know, if you really, you know, being avoided, you should fight 4, 5, 6 times a year. It ain't nothing to laugh at. Why not? If you're knocking guys out of there like that, shit, even if you want an opening card of a Showtime card for somebody else, you could just squeeze on the card to stay active. Fuck it. People want to say, damn, he got 6 knockouts in 2018. We got 6 knockouts in 2019. Just Deontay Wilder used to do it on his way up. That motherfucker was fighting every other month. You know, I mean, fun and games, but it's fun and games when you retire and hang the gloves up. You know, you shouldn't be spending no money no way. You should be eating, shitting, sleeping, and drinking boxing. You know, you should. That's all you should be really doing in the sport of boxing, man. when you really hungry, when these guys ain't hungry no more, you start seeing them at the club. And these young dudes at the club early too now. They partying early too now. They making babies early too now. You should be focused. You turn a pro at 18, everything should be about boxing, working out boxing. You know, go to community college, get your education. Everything should be a square. Everything should be a square. Everything should be a square. Everything should be focused because one punch can change it all. Your nutrition should be right. Everything should be on point. You know what I'm saying? Everything should be in a routine, a little bit of fun in there, but everything should be a focus. It should be a grind. It should be a college kid's grind. You know, it should be that college kid's grind. Like I talked about earlier in that Bronner video. Nigga, go to school, go to work study, go to work, do homework, do papers, repeat, eat shit, sleep, do it again. It should be that college grind. You know, when you lose that college grind and you start fighting two times a year and you start not getting hungry, that's when you seen that shit start to turn for fighters. When fighters start getting money and they ain't hungry no more, and then their activity rate drop from 4 fights or 7 fights a year, all of a sudden, you know, 4 years to get a title, drop down to 4, 3, 2, and 1 fight a year. That's the beginning of the demise of a fighter. That's when a fighter is start. You can see the hunger gone. When you don't want to get up and hit the road and stay active, it's over with. It's over with. You might as well kiss that shit goodbye. These guys know they ain't hungry no more. And a lot of times you can kick you. A lot of times a loss is good. A loss make you wake up and want to get back active. Now these niggas taking ass whoopings and where they taking near death ass whoopings or near loss ass whoopings and they ain't even active no more. Like Sean Porter, he started fighting once in every blue moon. Now he done took an ass up. You need to keep fighting. They act like the loss is the end of the world. People, Danny Garcia, laying in the bed eating Scooby snacks and tricks for kids and shit, talking about his career over and shit. Nigga, it ain't nothing but a loss. It's like in the amateur, you take a loss. You take a loss in the amateurs, a big whoop. Come back and win the next tournament. These dudes don't be hungry no more, man. These dudes don't be hungry no more. It's hard to get up every day and do something for 20 years straight. Trust me. You know, I'm a guy that like to change shit up. I try my intro all the time. I like change. I like changes. I like being innovative. I like trying to switch it up. Y'all feel me? I like that. You know, but these niggas today, man, all the pitfalls, everybody following what Floyd did. Oh, I got $5 million. I can fight once a year. You know, Al gonna turn into $5 more million. That's 10 million. Come on, man. You can't do that, man. Because when you start being active, then you stop loving the sport. Then your muscles started to decline. You stay active, the muscles gonna stay warm and fluid. It sounds like being in the gym. You know, you get on your phone for a minute, then you try to lift again. You gotta crank start the muscles up again when you get older. Yeah. Sports Brotherhood, what's going on, family? Yeah, boxing fans did that though. Y'all don't respect boxers after they lose. Y'all call them garbage. That's true. I wouldn't say boxing fans did that. You know, boxing fans only can learn what they've been taught. You know, boxing fans can only learn what they've been taught. Boxing fans only knew that from Floyd. I got an O. You know, he put so much glorification on that O. That ain't the fans. Because the fans still love Durant after he quit. After he took L's. Detroit still love Motor City Cobra, Tommy Hearns after he lost. Well, where fans learn that this O was so important. People say it's Floyd Mayweather. Oh, salute. E7 Mile Van Dyke. What up, dog? I'm in Brightmo. All right. I'm trying to tell you, man, that the fans only can learn that shit, bro. If y'all want to blame Floyd for that, blame Floyd for it. James Toney took an ass whooping. Roy Jones whooped that ass. And life goes on. You know? Marvin Hagler took some lumps early in his career. Life goes on. That don't mean shit. Sean Porter then took plenty of lumps on the head and still became a world title holder again. Now he elite welterweight. What's up, Mr. Dex Factor? What's going on, family? You know, he elite welterweight. The O don't mean shit. I don't care about an O. You know, Danny Garcia, he gonna sit out probably another. What he fought in September? He gonna sit out to next September. He gonna make himself irrelevant. You know, man, they gotta kill that shit, man. As soon as you take a loss, nigga, I'm hungry. I'm hungry, dog. I want to redeem myself, bro. Like when you playing Madden 2K, you got about 4 niggas at the crib, 5 niggas, y'all chilling. And I used to do that when I was younger, nigga. Chill, pass the controller. No, nigga, I want the controller. I want to stay on the controller even though I lost. You know, I want to redeem myself. You know, you ain't a bum because you took an L. But like Danny Garcia, that wasn't even a significant L. Some people think he won. You know what I'm saying? Some people legitimately think he won. Oh, that's a fake page? That's crazy. I ain't have a fake page on my motherfucking page. That's crazy, motherfucker. And then he ain't even got the motherfucking he ain't even got my logo right, bro. What's going on, Alex Santos? Appreciate it, African King. But yeah, man, you know, he gonna sit there and make himself irrelevant, man. When I take a loss, man, I'm trying to bounce back quicker than a dribble. What's going on CB Sports TV, man? Danny Garcia, they probably had to force him. I seen that page, too many pages. I ain't even seen that page. That's funny, man. But Danny Garcia, they probably had to force him to do that little press conference. Well, I didn't even watch that. I watched a couple of Fred interviews with Danny Garcia and shit, but I'm so tired of hearing these irrelevant ass pages, dog. Tired of hearing that shit, man. I mean, irrelevant fighters, man. I'm tired of hearing motherfuckers say the same thing. Just come back and show me. Sean Porter is the poster child. Sean Porter lost to Kell Brook. He lost to Keith Thurman. He still beat Danny Garcia. So don't mean nothing. You know, you come back and do it again. You know, losses don't mean nothing. Canelo lost to Floyd. Excuse me, still up under the weather. Canelo lost to Floyd. He's still here. You know what I'm saying? That shit didn't kill his career. Lara lost to Jerry Hurd. You know, that loss. Let me put it in perspective real quick, man. That Lara loss to Jerry Hurd. That did more for Lara than any other win in Lara's career. That was the most significant part of Lara's career. People gonna remember Lara for that Jerry Hurd fight and that Angulo fight more than any of his wins, more than any of his title defenses. People gonna remember Lara in a war with Jerry Hurd because that was significant. Because you don't get that type of fight with Lara in there too many times. You don't get that type of fight in boxing that many times now. 2 elite level 154 pounders in one division give you a fight like that. Guys don't want to step up and take that challenge no more. That was a really good fight. That was the best fight of the year, probably, in my opinion. And you could say Cesados and Lenny Z or whatever. I'm talking about championships. When I look at the fights of the year, you could say it could have been a brawl in a little small fight that Brooklyn that they had in Brooklyn for main events. When I look at fights of the year, you can look at it from 2 ways, and I don't knock either way. You can look at it and say, "Well, damn, that was a fight of the year, Ken. It was a great fight." But then you have other elite fights that then when you get 2 elite fighters in a division, it's rare that you actually have a perfect storm like Lara and Hurd. That was a really, really good, entertaining, action-packed fight. That's why it's one of the fights of the year for me. Same as Luis Ortiz and Deontay Wilder, but for me, Hurd and Lara had action from round 1 to round 12. You know what I'm saying? Even though Wilder ended up in a knockout with Ortiz, it was a high-intensity fight, you know, but it was boring in the beginning, and it exploded at times with knockdowns and exploded towards the end. But you talking about from A to B or A to Z, that Lara and Hurd fight, man, that stood out. And also the Badou Jack and the Donna Stevenson fight. Showtime gave some really, really good fights. JMJ 21-21, what's going on, family? They gave some really, really good ass fights. Yeah, Lara legs not gonna be the same after this fight. I'm telling you that right now. I think he was good. He getting older though. He is getting older. I like him a lot. He getting older. You know. But these dudes, man, that loss ain't shit, man. When people talking about Roberto Duran, I mention this a lot. People talk about that fight, that first fight with Sugar Ray Leonard. They don't talk about how he quit. He quit twice in his career, I believe. You know. When people talking about Chavez Sr., they don't talk about his losses to Frankie Randall after he robbed Frankie Randall before, or talk about his robbery versus Pernell Whitaker. That's one of the things that do come up, the robbery versus Pernell Whitaker. But people talk about, you know, how great of a fighter he was. You know what I'm saying? You know, all these fighters, man, losses ain't shit. You know, Muhammad Ali lost. Sugar Ray Leonard lost. Jake LaMotta beat Sugar Ray Leonard like one time. And then he got his ass waxed like 20 other times. You know, you get your ass with Roberto Duran got way more than 2 losses. Way more. He lost to Sugar Ray Leonard. He lost to, when did he lose to Iran Barkley? That was Tommy Hearns. He lost to Marvin Hagler. He lost to Tommy Hearns, knocked him out on his face. He got a few losses. You know, the shit, Tommy Hearns got a few losses. Sit on top, stop him from going through this thing and doing this thing. Everybody lose. Floyd's trying to, and Floyd even talked about losing before. You know what I'm saying? Floyd say, you know, if I lose, you know what I'm saying? Floyd said, if I lose, you know, I'm gonna come back and whoop your ass. Roy Jones lost, you know, in his prime. It was on some fluke shit. He was coming on versus Montel Griffin. It was on some fluke shit, but she came back and handled his business. Anybody remember that shit? Yeah, everybody loses an amateur. Everybody, even Lomachenko. Everybody loses. Augie Sanchez was the last man to beat Floyd in the amateurs. You know, Augie Sanchez was the last guy to beat him. You know, he'd beat the fuck out of Augie Sanchez as an amateur, as a pro. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if he did. I don't think he ended up fighting Augie Sanchez. Augie Sanchez fought a weight class below him, I think, turning pro. I think it was 126. Because Prince Nazim beat Augie Sanchez. Augie Sanchez won shit as a pro. You know, but he beat Floyd, and Floyd went on to be one of the greatest pros of all time. That's, you know what I'm saying? I don't think he lost to Castile, man. I thought he beat Castile, man. That's a I think niggas act like he lost that fight. I don't listen to copy box scores, man. You know, all that shit is opinionated. Like copy box, that's a nigga with a clicker. I don't even use that as an argument. You know, but people could say he lost, but people forget Floyd had one arm in that fight, man. Floyd had a torn rotator cuff. A nigga with one arm shouldn't even been competitive in that fight. And that's on God, bro. A nigga shouldn't even be competitive. A nigga with one arm or torn rotator cuff, he shouldn't even be competitive. Castillo should have slapped himself in his face for that shit. He really should have been. Maybe he didn't. I don't think he knew about Floyd arm at the time. They kept that shit under wraps. Man, as soon as I would have found out he wasn't moving that arm like that, I'd have been jabbing the fuck out that motherfucker. Earl Spence got one of the bet. Yeah. Earl Spence ain't the only one. Lamont Peterson broke Floyd ribs before the first Marquez fight. That's why before the original Marquez fight. That's why they had to push the Marquez fight back. Yep. Lamont Peterson broke his ribs. You know, you still can see where he broke his ribs. If you look at Floyd rib cage, I think it's the right side is poking out. I heard 3G is open to fight. Yeah, man, he did this. Yeah, he did the Keith Thurman and called him out. He did. You know, I didn't even look at. I seen his son. His son look just like Triple G, bro. That's deep, man. He got a little man that look just like him. You know. Chris Nazim KO Augie Sanchez and 4 in the pros. Brutal KO it was. Yep. I think he called out Barrera. Said that Augie Sanchez was better than Barrera Morales. He was smoking crack. Losing makes boxing look bad. Now the cat. No, it don't. For me, it really don't. You know, they do the casuals, you're right. But I mean, shit, a lot of these dudes don't even be getting smoked. When you get to this elite fighting level, man, a lot of guys don't even be getting knocked out on this level, man. You don't see a lot of knockouts coming on in elite levels, you know. Other than, heavyweight, you don't see a lot of knockouts, Usually they knock out Gasliet or Breedish. Stevenson and Badou Jack to knock each other out. Aldier Alvarez knocked out Kovalev because he ain't got no stamina. You don't really see at the highest of high levels, you don't see a lot of knockouts. So because everybody is so good, it's hard to hit a real good fighter flush. It is. A lot of these dudes roll punches real good, counter real good, man. A lot of these dudes is high level fighting, man. A lot of these. That's why you say you never know until Crawford, Spence, and Thurman get in the ring. You never know, because a lot of these dudes make a lot of elite moves. The Triple G considering fighting Callum Smith straight duck. Nah, I don't think he. I think I wouldn't call that a duck. Callum Smith is a good fighter. You know, him moving up in weight and Callum Smith being 6'3", I never took that serious. He wasn't going to fight no Callum Smith. Callum Smith would have knocked his ass out, man. With his first fight at 68, Callum Smith a dog. The rest of his brothers can't fight for shit, but Callum Smith can fight. McGregor lost yet. He still has fans. Yup. It was going on, Lex. Jermall W. You got Bill Usyk Friday. Yeah, I'm doing the video. Man, I meant to do the video earlier. I'm going to do it, man. I'm going to do it later. I'm going to do it when I get off here, man. I'm going to do some more film work. I was studying Tony Bellew. I'm going to do some more film work. I'm going to drop it tonight. Usually drop it earlier than that. That's MMA, though. Yeah, I mean, shit. Yes, MMA. Boxing the same way. Shit, niggas was taking ass with them before MMA came about. yeah, Kung Fu Jitsu. Callum Smith might brutalize Triple G, man. Especially your first move up to 154. 168. Fuck that. That's crazy. Liam Smith. Liam Smith, his brother. He got Paul Smith, his brother, too, I think. You know, Liam Smith is Callum Smith, brother. It's all them niggas brothers. Liam Smith, is it Paul Smith? A few of them niggas brothers. He got a few brothers that box. Liam Smith for sure. I know that's his brother. Yeah, I like Callum Smith. I picked him to win the World Boxing Super Series. He making me look good. Has Jermall Chin been seriously tested? No. No, it hasn't been. Him or Jamel. Well, I guess John Jackson's son is a good puncher. So I say Jermall Chin been tested. Julian Jackson's son, John Jackson, is a good puncher. I think he dropped Andy Lee at 154. If you ain't never seen John Jackson versus Andy Lee, that's a hell of a fight. But Jermall ain't never fought top opposition, dog, to be honest. You know, he got a title first, but he ain't fight the opposition that Jermall did. That's why I say Jermall a better fighter. When Jermall is at his best, he boxing and moving. Now he's being more aggressive, but a lot of people like Jermall because he got the size. And he got a really, really straight jab. And he bigger, that's why. But he got a really, really straight jab. His jab is real straight. Broner only boxers that can get away with more clouds for losing. Yep. Him. Who else? I guess it's just him. Yeah, I think so. People forgot Gary Russell took that ass whooping to Lomachenko, though. You know, that was a good fight. There are four brothers. There are four Smith brothers. Ward beat one of them. Paul Smith. Then yeah, Paul Smith, Liam Smith, Callum Smith, and there's one more Smith. Yeah, Paul Smith is the one Ward beat. Jackson dropped Lee. Yeah. And then Lee knocked his ass out. Lee moved down 6 pounds in that fight. Oh, Steven Smith. I think that's the other brother name. Good looking, Jack Mormon. Pretty sure he's from the UK. Jackson dropped Lee. Yeah, and then Lee knocked his ass out, I believe. It was one of them undercards, and that was a good-ass fight, John Jackson, Andy Lee. Sweet science, Jermall has never been in there with the puncher. That's my only issue. Yep. You can say Canelo never been in there with a puncher. You can say it for Triple G. You know, Danny Jacobs is a good puncher, but he didn't fight like an aggressive fighter should have fought. Canelo ain't been in there with no puncher. James Kirkland with no Ann Wolf, and Gulo was past his prime. You know, he ain't never been in there with no huge puncher neither. Andrade ain't never been in there with no big puncher. Danny Jacobs, I don't even think Pirog was considered a puncher. He got knocked out by Pirog. People say he had cancer in his back. You know, his grandma died that day, but he got knocked out. Then he got dropped by Sergio Mora. So you can make the case, ain't none of them niggas fought no big punchers. You can say David Lemieux, Triple G fought David Lemieux, but we know he ain't no elite puncher. He got a bomb. He got elite puncher power. He got a bomb, but he ain't got no missile to get it there. Y'all feel what I'm saying? So you like I say, any fighters today that's not legendary status like Pacquiao or Mayweather, you could pick a hole through that game, man. So ain't even no point even talking that one. Steven Smith, appreciate the last Smith brother. Steven Smith, Paul Smith, Callum Smith, Liam Smith, all brothers. Mr. Dax, I meant to ask what you think about. I still ain't seen that guy fight. I still ain't seen him fight, man. The tall African guy that Nate Campbell fighter ran out the ring again. I still ain't seen him fight. I'll wait till you get like 15 fights up there, man. It's too hard to tell early on. He looked the part physically. I would have liked to see Andy Lee versus Jermall. Yeah, it'd been a good fight. Andy Lee hang it up. I think they got Crunk Ireland over there. I think he running Crunk Ireland. I think he behind it. I could be wrong. I will. Alex Santos said I would like to see Andy Lee versus Jermall. Okay, I refuse to watch that Mayweather bullshit. Yeah, if I ain't got shit to do, which I probably gonna have something to do on New Year's though. New Year's Eve. Everybody should be doing something, getting drunk or something, going to church. But yeah. Yeah, I ain't watching that shit. But yeah, Tevin Farmer called out Mikhail Berchelt. Hold on, man. I gotta blow my nose. Something, man. This shit killing me. Hold on. Yeah, Kevin Farmer called out Mikhail Berchelt. Let me see if I can find the tweet. Kind of called him out a little bit, man. And he said since he can't get Tank, he won Miguel Berchelt. Now, Miguel Berchelt is a promotional as a network free agent. So, yeah. So since he ain't got no promotional ties, no network ties, he can fight Gervonta Tank Davis. But they're gonna try to sign Berchelt into a deal. They ain't gonna let Berchelt come over there and fight Tevin Farmer. Man, Tevin Farmer get his ass whooped by Miguel Berchelt. I'll tell you that right now. Tevin Farmer say since Farmer Davis not happening, can we get Farmer Berchelt early 2019? I'll tell you that right now, man. They ain't gonna let that motherfucker fight no damn Berchelt. Here y'all go right here. They go tweet me. They ain't gonna let him fight no Berchelt. You know what I'm saying? They ain't gonna let him fight no Berchelt. Ronald Gomez, what's going on, family? Yeah, they ain't gonna let him fight no Berchelt. Berchelt not gonna go over to the zone and get a shot at Tevin Farmer and unify belts, the WBC and the IBF belt, and get the hell up out of there. He gonna get a deal or some options on him. I didn't see him fight Miguel Roman this weekend, man. Like I said, I was under the weather. Plus, I had a house full of kids, and my ESPN Plus app hooked up to my TV right here, and the kids was in my fucking man cave. So I didn't get a chance to watch it, but I'm pretty sure I know what happened. Berchelt banged his ass out, knocked him out. I already know Berchelt he ain't gonna have no problems with Tevin Farmer. Berchelt is a good fighter. He get problems with target fighters. Only guy he lost to at 126, knocked him out, I think, with a left hook. Jermall Charlo beat him, but Jermall Charlo beat him at lightweight. This is a 9-pound advantage. This guy, he moved up 9 pounds. He was tall. But Berchelt can punch. Berchelt go to war. Tevin Farmer ain't got shit for Berchelt. Now, a guy that can punch is gonna give Berchelt some issues because he got a lot of scar tissues. He been in some wars, and that's it. With Berchelt, but he real offensive. He been in wars with Vargas. He had a war with Miguel Roman this weekend. He just been in too many wars, but he can punch. He got good hand speed. He a natural super featherweight right now. He grew into the weight class. He'll get Tank a little bit of issues too, man. Ito, I haven't really watched Ito fight. I got to go back and watch him beat up Christopher Diaz. But, yeah, Tank Davis is fighting Adam Morris, one of them pay-per-view fights in the top of the year on the undercard. So, yep. Berchelt beat the hell out of Tevin Farmer, man. Tevin Farmer not that good. He not nowhere near Machado level. He not nowhere near Berchelt level. He not nowhere near Tank level. Them three guys on a totally different level. In my opinion, Tank Davis, that's in shape, that's focused. Berchelt, Machado. I like Berchelt to probably beat Machado. Machado got the right style to beat Berchelt, But I don't think Machado got enough experience to beat Berchelt yet. But he got the height, he got the hook to beat him. I think he a southpaw. He got a chance to beat him. Ito, I haven't watched him fight a lot, but Tevin Farmer, I'm gonna go ahead and say Tevin Farmer is probably the weakest champion. Tevin Farmer, the weakest champion. I'm telling you, Dennis Shabakov would probably beat Tevin Farmer when he was sitting there, but a drop. I don't rate Berchelt. Berchelt can fight. Berchelt to beat the fuck out of Tevin Farmer, bro. Beat shit out of him. I ain't gotta watch the Miguel Roman fight. I'm telling you. I ain't seen Ito fight. I gotta go back and see him fight, but I'm telling you, Tevin Farmer is by far probably the weakest champion in boxing. It ain't even close. Out of all the guys I see fight, he's the weakest title holder. Excuse me. I'm disrespectful for calling him a champion. He's the weakest title holder. Period. People say I'm hating. I ain't hating. I'm just telling you what I see. You know, I'm gonna do a video later about Teofimo Lopez too. So if I remember, I'm gonna do that video about Teofimo Lopez. Y'all got questions? Let's go. Let's rock and roll with the questions, man. Any questions, man? Shout out to everybody that donated to PayPal. That link will be in the description of every video. I ain't putting it in this one. Shout out to everybody that donate, man. I definitely appreciate it, man. You know, I appreciate it, man. Y'all appreciate everybody that donate, man. For real, man. We trying to get back on track. Trying to keep it moving. Keep it all about sports, music, and entertainment, man. Leave the bullshit behind. And hopefully y'all liking the additional content that I'm doing, man. And I'm gonna start back some of these series up, man. But it's been a struggle for me to do some of these videos, man. I mean, man, 2-year-old got everybody sick in the house. Hell no, Tevin can fight. Well, put your money up, X Factor. Put your money up. If you fight anybody in this division that I named, Shavakov, Ito, Tank, Berchelt, or Machado, I bet you money. I bet you money. He lose to all of them guys. You know, and I say he loses to some featherweights too. It's just my personal opinion. I'm not saying you don't know shit. You could be right. But Tevin Farmer ain't that good. It's my personal opinion. It's my opinion. I ain't got nothing against the guy. I don't think he good. I guess you could say he improving. But beating old ass Billy Diaz, man, that ain't improving to me. Oh my God, man. man. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up since anybody got no questions, unless my phone chat fucked up. But I got some news about Floyd Mayweather. It's going. Look, I'm making it into a video, man. But Floyd Mayweather is gonna be fighting this guy in a 3-round boxing exhibition match. It's gonna be an exhibition 3-rounder, man. Going against this Tenshin guy, man. Shout out to everybody that came to. Oh, he got a question. Who you got next to blow? Joey Spencer, Devin Haney. I think Joey Spencer is in a different category than Devin Haney right now. He just turned pro. Devin Haney been pro since 16, so I like the Michigan man from Linden, Michigan. Joey Spencer fight out of Hayward, California. But I don't think he's gonna be next to blow. I think it's gonna be more I like B-Hop Colbert. I think Teofimo Lopez is gonna move up too quick, man. So it's more like B-Hop Colbert. I like Shakur Stevenson, Devin Haney, Jaren Ennis. I like them three. I could be missing somebody, but I like them three in particular. You know, I like Jaren Ennis a lot. Yeah, Joey Spencer a problem, but remember he just turned pro, so he's still at what 4, 5, 6 fights. It's gonna be some time for him. It's gonna be some time. Ennis and Haney and Shakur. Well, Shakur is around the same spot as Joey Spencer, but Shakur is 21 years old. Joey Spencer, 18? So I think Shakur gonna be moving up fast. A lot of the featherweights about to move up. A lot of them featherweights gonna move up. Frampton, I'm not sure about Warrington, but Selby already moved up. Gary Russell gonna move up. Santa Cruz about to move up, I think, in a bit. Adnan Mars is already moved up. So a lot of them dudes moving up. So Tyler McCreary, Shakur Stevenson, Kid Gallagher not that good. I thought he was better than what he advertised. So you about to see Tyler McCreary get a title, I think, if he can improve on some things. Shakur Stevenson about to snatch a title. So, yeah. I know you got a Hood Classic BMS video in the chamber. Oh, man, that's a good one. I didn't even think about that, man. I'm going to do that, man. I'm going to do that. 50 Cent is starting a TV show series on Stars. He says better than Power about BMF. Him and Big Meech been collaborating, man. So, yep, be on the lookout for that, I guess. I'm gonna do one of them, man. I haven't got a chance to research, man. I've been trying to fix some things around the crib in my house. So, yeah. When you going to do a Forgotten Fighter, yeah, or overrated? Forgotten Fighter, yeah, man, I got to get to him. Man, I got some guys. I had a Roger Mayweather request from like 2 months ago, so I might do one on the Black Mamba, man. I just got to get time to actually research and, refresh my memory. Some of them series videos I got, like the Retro Hoop series and Forgotten series, some of them kind of, I got to refresh my memory on them a little bit, man. I got to go back and do some studying, but I'm gonna reboot them. I'm supposed to do it this weekend. Obviously, I'm still a little bit sick, man. So let me go get some tea, Theraflu or something. Got to walk the dog. He turned 1 human year the other day. We celebrated his little birthday. You know, I'm gonna go walking before it get too dark. Before I got to get the gun, G. It's like, no. But appreciate everybody for showing love, man. I might come back and do another live later on, man. But yeah, I'm gonna do the Bail You Used to video. I'm gonna do that tonight. I'm also gonna do this Floyd shit tonight, right now. And also, if you're into Detroit sports, Motor City Sports talk on YouTube and Facebook and Twitter. Follow me there. Talk a lot of Detroit Goodfellow Charlo card at the Barclays. How do you think it does? I think it does pretty good. You know, they got have Lara on the card. I think it do pretty good, man. So it's gonna be on Fox. You know, it's right around Christmas time. PBC tickets are affordable. I've been to a couple PBC events, I believe. So, yep, their tickets are affordable. I wish I could go, but too close to Christmas, I guess. But shout out to everybody, man. I appreciate everybody that show love. Don't forget, we on Facebook, Twitter. You always can email me as well. All the links are in the description right now. If you want to make a donation, that link is there as well. Salute. Y'all know what the business is. I got a LeBron video coming too, so be on the lookout for that. We go.